G'day gang, Danny, how's it going folks? We're back in the Elder Scrolls Online on the Sorcerer. Razum-dar seems to be ahead somewhere. Razzle-dazzle, has anybody seen Razzle-dazzle? Jump over the chicken. Jump over the chicken. Razzle-dazzle.
This one has heard reports. You've kept busy. Good. You fit in now more than ever. How did things go?
I put an end to the troubles in Shattered Shoals and the Temple of Morning Springs.
Clearly, you were meant to help us out. Joan and Jode have a sense of humor, yes? And of course, Raz thinks discretion deserves a reward.
Ah, thank you very much. Magic damage and restores magicka. Okay. Sure.
Keep your wits about you, my
It's a healing staff, isn't it? Damn
Mistral's
it.
houses cast deep shadows, and vipers lurk in Raz.
Level up? What do you mean?
Mistral is the jewel of the southern seas, a free port with trade ties to half of Tamriel. Ambassadors from the Dominion arrived weeks ago to negotiate its admission into the Alliance. Unfortunately, things have not gone smoothly.
Why? What's happened?
Kenarthi's Roost has an old treaty with the Maumar. They claim the Dominion fleet intended to invade their home waters. It's a sticking point in the negotiations. The Silvenar could use some help. Find him, give him this token. He'll know you are a friend.
Take Razum-dar's token? The Silvenar?
Without Mistral's support, the Dominion will have precious little defense on its southern coasts. But we are not here to conquer anyone. The Silvenar knows this. He is in the Chancery, seeking a peaceful resolution here.
The Silvenar? Well, we leveled up. Got some points to spend. Or point to spend. 2 skill points. So we've got Crystal Shard, which I can morph into Crystal Weapon in case your weapon in dark crystals. Converts the ability into an instant cast stamina ability, which causes your next 2 light or heavy attacks to deal bonus physical damage and reduce the enemy's armor. Chance to make your next fragment instant, deal more damage, and cost less. Make it instant.
Glow. You used to be in the military. Does the Dominion hire sellswords?
Try focus.
What gave you that idea? Seriously, keep down about
Fully charged Inferno Staff, fully charged. Lightning Staff heavy attacks, nearby
there. You would have
damage nearby enemies, 50% of the damage done.
Both of you calm down. Glowlord, do they?
I don't know. Sometimes they have a lot of gold.
Oh, hang on,
They
we
hire
morph this
mercenaries just
guy?
to fight someone they can't be bothered with, or to chop an enemy down to size.
Oh man, okay, so we can
There's
morph him
nothing
into a
left to
clan
pay
fair,
well. There isn't.
or a volatile familiar. The clan fair, summons a clan fair. Instead of a familiar, once summoned you can activate the clan fair's special ability to heal you and the clan fair. The clan fair's basic attacks deal physical damage. Pulse area damage and stun enemies. Actually, both of them sound pretty cool, but I'll go with the clan fair. Oh, hey, buddy. You've morphed. Okay, let's continue. We got this token, haven't we? We're gonna go and visit the Silvenar. You received a soul gem. Use it to recharge enchanted weapons.
Is the Silvenar blind? Every one of these sea elves is a venomous serpent waiting to strike.
Come and see.
We should have cleansed this place of Maumar scum the moment we arrived.
Live dog.
It's like 10 people talking at the same
Don't
time.
worry. It is safely caged.
Who's talking to me?
Tahara would not let it tear the flesh from your bones.
Oh my goodness, they got a caged dog. That wild beast.
Keep some distance from the beast. It is only my long exposure to it that allows me to tolerate the smell.
Wow, Tahara. You're so brave. Okay.
Marvel at its slavering maw.
Poor doggo. Alright, Vice-Reeve.
Lorcan, take them all. Why did the Silvenar negotiate with these filthy Maomer?
What do you have against the Maomer?
Those pirates are a stick in the High Elf eye. They capture our merchant ships and raid our settlements. If I had any say, we'd negotiate with a sword at their throats.
You don't have any say in the negotiations?
Not as long as the Silvenar confuses diplomacy with capitulation. He's inside with the rest of them, pretending this won't end in bloodshed. Go, see this farce for yourself.
Oh, somebody's a little drunk. A little tipsy. The Silvenar.
Your pardon, friend. The Dominion's arrival on Kanathe's roost has upset the locals. It falls on me to smooth the waters. Please, help yourself to food or drink. I'm happy to speak with you once this matter is settled.
You hand Razum-dar's token to the Silvenar?
Most unexpected. It seems we have a mutual friend. May I ask, what brings you to Mistral?
Our mutual friend thought you could use my help.
Then perhaps you can advise me on a small matter. The Maomer have a treaty with Kanathe's roost. This is nothing to fear. A treaty is something I can work with. Yet neither Ambassador Ulandil nor Headwoman Harani will produce a copy.
Why not?
Indeed, why not? It would be indecorous to suggest the treaty is anything but actual and sound, yet I fear it won't present itself without a more active line of inquiry. Would you be my voice in this with Ambassador Ulandil and Headwoman Harani?
You want me to ask them for a copy of the treaty?
Exactly. A chorus of requests may succeed in carrying the tune. Harani in particular seems eager to see this resolved, though I fear the Dominion presence binds her hands. But I'll leave you to it.
Right. We got a job to do. Harani. Oh, I can't seat and have a chat to you? No, it doesn't work that way. Okay, I'll stand.
It's hard to keep track of the new faces since the hurricane, but I don't believe we've met. Welcome to Mistral. May your stay here be full of warm winds and soft sand.
The Silvenar wants to see your copy of the treaty.
And I told him. The mere act of doing so would complicate matters with our longtime Maomer allies. They take great offense to the Dominion's claims upon our island.
Why did you sign a treaty with the Maomer?
Look around you. What great armies do you see? Our survival depends on knowing when to fight and when to please. The treaty brought us prosperity for generations. I will not be the one to break it.
Right, well, we'll go talk to Ulandil. Ulandil. Oh, he's right here. Thought they were outside.
We upheld our treaty with the people of Kanathe's roost for generations, and this is how they repay our kindness? We will not allow High Elf thieves to gain a foothold in our territorial waters.
The Maomer claim Kanathe's roost?
By all rights, this is our island. Harani's people occupy it with our blessing. If she breaks the treaty, so breaks our truce. We'll take back our island, and the Khajiit will pay the price.
Where is this treaty?
We keep a copy on an island far from here. I see no reason to send for it. I won't allow High Elf wharf rats another chance to take our rightful lands. Why don't you bother Harani for her copy?
Great.
Any luck securing a copy of the treaty?
Ulandil and Harani refuse to provide a copy.
Then there's little chance for compromise. I'll call a break in formal talks until everyone calms their nerves. You understand the stakes, yes? It's why I ask you to take a more active role in locating the treaty. I don't do so lightly.
What do you mean?
I can't allow the Dominion's first act on Kanathe's roost to be one of conquest. I understand our mutual friend prefers the rum served at a nearby tavern. Perhaps he would have ideas on securing a copy of the treaty.
Our good old friend Razum-dar likes the rum. Whoa, 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 whoa!
In Daggerfall, packs of these horrible monsters roam the streets at night and prey upon the unwary.
Oh, come on, look at the doggo here.
My own father, divine save his soul, was torn to pieces by just such a pack.
Poor fella. Razum-dar.
You think this one drinks on the job? Good. Then so will everyone else. What is the word, my new friend?
The Silvenar needs to see the treaty, but nobody will provide a copy.
Ulandil certainly won't. His viper tongue is sharp. But Harani can't because her copy was stolen. It only takes 3 drinks to loosen the tongue of the Chancery clerk, if you were curious.
Who stole Harani's copy of the treaty?
A good question. Raz answers it with an interesting bit of trivia. Ulandil posted a guard at his quarters the day of the theft. His subtlety is rivaled only by his pleasant personality. Oh, and it's 5 drinks for embassy staff. 6 puts them out.
Are you certain Ulandil has the stolen treaty?
Someone needs to slip into Marmor Embassy, find a way past the guard, and rifle through Ulandil's private quarters. Oh, and do it without bloodshed that could provoke war with the Marmor. In case he was not clear, Raz is talking about you.
Why me?
The pragmatist in this one says it's because you have no firm connection to the Dominion. The optimist says it's because you have proven yourself more than capable already. When you have the treaty, meet both of us at the bridge.
Right, so you want me to sneaky sneak?
Then, place your hand upon its fur. Feel the muscle of a true killing machine.
Yeah, they gave me another healing staff, great.
Come and see from the distant shores of Glanumbra a real, live dog.
Let's get this way shrine. Hey, we got cat people. We need some dog people. We got the Khajiit. What about the dog fur? Something like that.
Don't cause trouble.
I won't cause any trouble, buddy. I'm just not sneaking around exactly, am I? Hey, buddy.
Off limits. You aren't getting through.
What about me?
Are you lost? Ambassador Ulandil's quarters aren't open for visitors.
What are you guarding?
None of your business. Go bother the clerk. He doesn't know when to shut up either.
Bother the clerk, is that a hint? What's over here? Your silver fur? My dearest beautiful Zali, I saw you by the water again. The sun made your silver fur light up like it was a bright day. I would have stood there forever, but I stand a lot guarding the embassy, so I left. You should visit the embassy to see how important I am. You could eat a dinner. We could eat a dinner together. You know who? Forge a letter for the guard. Ah. Servant's clothing. Oh. Uh-oh. Whoops. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. What did I steal? Did I actually steal anything? Or was that like a warning? Objects with red steel prompts are owned. Okay. I think I might be okay. I don't see anything stolen in my inventory. I thought I did pick it up. Maybe it was like a warning. You spot a blank paper on the scribe's desk. The nearby inkwell has a vaguely fishy smell. Forge a letter to the guard from his secret lover. Oh, I gotta read this. Gotta read this. Where's the forged letter? What I write? Sweet Malmer Prince, my cheeks grow warm thinking of you, but our love cannot be. I'll wait where you saw me last. Hurry before I change my mind, Zali. Some of my finest work.
Are you lost? Ambassador Ulandil's quarters aren't open for visitors.
This letter arrived for you.
What? Give it here. She wants to meet me. Now? Out of my way.
Onward to victory, he says. The Treaty of Kanath's Roost. Treaty of Kanath's Roost, whereas the citizens and leadership of the sovereign island of Kanath's Roost recognize the capability of Malmo enforcement squadrons for acute destruction and wish to establish a peaceful and fiscally advantageous accord, whereas both parties acknowledge that the creation of terms for a mutually beneficial treaty is desirable and necessary, and that the involvement of outside military or political bodies would be materially detrimental to both the Malmo interests and the trade profitability of Mistral. Under the auspices of the illustrious and wise King Orgnum, voice of the free Malmo people, commander of 12,001 mighty ships, faithful and bold representative of the might of the Malmo, and under those of the lesser people of Kanathi Roost, the two parties shall henceforth abide by the terms agreed to and set forth in the articles of this treaty. Article 1. An embassy shall be prominently established in the port city of Mistral to accommodate a Malmo ambassador and associated retinue. Costs shall be afforded by the people of Kanath's Roost, who agree to supply a personal staff of no less than 15 servants, finely woven tapestries depicting the generous and wise Malmo people, personalized and embroidered cotton bedding, and a stock of local and imported liquors. Article 2. All individuals and organizations wishing to engage in commerce via the port city of Mistral must henceforth be registered and obtain official rights of passage. Registration fees are to be determined by the ambassador on a ship-by-ship basis. Those who refuse such fees will be treated as enemy agents and are subject to confiscation of materials and imprisonment under the auspices of Malmo law. Malmo leadership reserves the right to inspect any vessel in the port and surrounding waters for any reason and to confiscate any goods considered contraband. Article 3. Malmo enforcement squadrons shall not perpetrate unprovoked acts of aggression towards the merchant ships in or around the port city of Mistral, and likewise shall not interfere with approved trade affairs. Any current prisoners of the two signatories shall be released immediately upon the signing of this treaty. Said squadrons shall act in self-defense and under reasonable suspicion of activities of enemy agents. As recognition for Malmo non-interference, 15% of all registry fees and excises shall be rendered into the embassy on the 15th of every month. Article 4. A joint holiday shall be established to commemorate this signing on today's date. Such holiday shall be afforded at the expense of the people of Mistral to demonstrate peace between the parties and adherence of the treaty to the treaty. This celebration shall be named Serpent's Glory, and on this day Malmo dignitaries and selected men and others of note shall be invited to Island of Kanath's Roost for feasting, music, and revelry in the party's common success and accord. Article 4 Addendum. Attendance of general festivities during Serpent's Glory is permitted to residents of the port city of Mistral, though feast participation shall be limited to Malmo invitees, the mayor of Kanath's Roost, and no more than 3 guests selected by the mayor and approved by the ambassador. Foodstuffs shall be prepared by Malmo chefs, music performed by Malmo minstrels, and under no circumstances shall the repugnant dish sugared cuttlefish be served. Article 5. The ambassador and the people of Kanath's Roost agree to review the terms, negotiate any necessary addenda, and reaffirm their mutual commitment to a lasting and profitable peace on a decennial basis. Wow. It's quite a bit. Let's bring the treaty back to Raz. The guard's not back yet. What if you ever found her?
What's your step, Groundwalker?
Hey, easy, fella. What do you mean, ground? What? You're walking on the ground too right now, fella. You're not on your ship. You're not boating about. Razzle dazzle over here somewhere. Oh, he's sat on the bridge, flipping his coin around as he does.
The spring in your step. Did you know a sense of accomplishment can alter one's stride? You'll learn to notice it in others.
Indeed. Here's the treaty.
The Silvenar is certainly being watched by the Malmar. You should inform him the treaty is safe. He will know what to do next.
I'll tell him.
The Silvenar and the Green Lady are being put up in the armorer's home. This one recommends you knock before entering. Green Lady gets jumpy at silent approach.
Do you think having the treaty will help?
At a quick glance, there are holes in the treaty. When the Silvenar worries at them, he'll tear a hole in the Malmer's side. The treaty, of course. Not Ambassador Ulandil, though that would be funny.
Right, and so I've got to knock because Green Lady's jumpy.
Hungry.
And not for any other reason, right? I didn't knock. I just entered. Oh crap. The Silvenar! A strange aura surrounds the Silvenar's corpse. His body is warm to the touch. A faint smell of sulfur permeates the room. Uh-oh.
Time for you to leave. No! No! You found him like this? What did you see? Answer me!
He was dead when I arrived.
Then you know nothing. 1,000 curses on this wretched island. They've taken my beloved.
Who would want him dead?
None who'll survive the day. I am the unerring bolt. Once loosed, I cannot stop till I pierce my quarry's eye. Harani knows her own city. If she won't tell you who did this, I'll shorten her tale until she does. Now go! Go!
Okay. I'm gonna find Harani. Figure out what just happened here. There's a sky shard over there. Harani.
Not again. Please. I understand what the Silvenar desires, but I already told you. We cannot provide him with our copy of the treaty.
The Silvenar is dead.
Dead? But he was just here. What happened?
The Green Lady suspects murder.
How awful. Who would harm such a peaceful creature?
I was hoping you could tell me.
My guards saw nothing. We doubled the watch to ensure safety. I cannot abide the Silvenar's murder in my town. I'll shut down the port if I have to. None sets sail until his killer is brought to justice.
Could I help?
Of course. I hereby declare you a deputy of the Mistral Guard. No door shall be barred to you.
Where should I begin?
On my desk, you will find the most recent reports from the Mistral Guard. You are welcome to review them for any inconsistencies that could lead to the killer's capture.
The Silvenar murdered? These treacherous Khajiit have plotted with the Maormer to slay our noble envoy.
How dare you! The Silvenar was our guest. You go too far, Vice-Reeve.
Outrageous! More Dominion treachery. I will conduct my own investigation.
No sea rat will show me up. I'll get to the bottom of this myself.
Well, let's try to get to the bottom of it before they do. Harani's report, Incident 1, the apothecary was acting suspicious. Wouldn't look at me in the eye. Probably sold ointment for the pox to my cousin again. Did not pursue. Incident 2, Jureria heard strange noise in the warehouse next to the armorer's shop. Investigated but found no sign of anything missing. Did not pursue. Incident 3, that Malmer captain threw a beggar off the Serpent's Kiss. Said she caught him poking around below decks. Her ship, her rules. Did not pursue. Stake out the warehouse, investigate the apothecary, search the Serpent's Kiss. So let's have a look here.
He provides for you, no? And your mother.
1, 2.
Yes.
Well, let's go to the warehouse first. It seems to be the closest.
And if not for him, we would not have met. We would not be so happy.
Selling? I've got what you need.
Stake it out. Stake it out by hiding behind these boxes. Don't steal, just hide.
No one here.
Perfect. As good a place as any. If that clerk has any sense, he'll find it.
Interesting, Clanfear. And she didn't see you either. You blended in perfectly. You're like a chameleon over there. Unwelcome visitors. We assume the first anchor chain is cut. Apply pressure to Mother Tiger to denounce the unwelcome visitors. We observe unwelcome visitors recovering from the storm. Cut the second anchor chain immediately. Watchful Serpent remains offshore. At the signal, we shall prepare the tempest.
Careful.
Buying and selling.
Careful? What?
What?
Nothing. You told me to be careful. Be careful. Is that because I just jumped out of a window and didn't do a forward roll? Is that it?
I'd rather be cracking heads.
What's going on here? Ulandil?
This apothecary must have had a hand in the murder. I'll get it out of him, one way or another.
This elf is mad. I deal in reagents, not instruments of death.
Have you sold any poisons lately?
I sell no poison. Check the ledger inside. I beg you.
Well, let's prove his innocence, if he is indeed innocent. Mandrake Roots 2 paid in full. Daedra Heart, new customer paid in full. Daedra Blood, new customer ordered but paid in full. Name refused. New customer of Sulfur. 5 cakes, name refused. Daryl, no order. Customer suspicious. Report to guards. Did you? Sultrus Pollen, 15 grains, paid in full. Ordered for Jordiada, paid on delivery. Fire salts. New customer ordered but paid in full. Name refused. More Daedra Blood. So we got name refused. Daedra Hearts, Daedra Blood. And some chicken feathers paid in full. 5 of them. And some more Daedra Blood.
This apothecary...
This elf is mad.
Can't talk to any of them about anything new.
I love mixing different reagents.
Alright, and she loves mixing reagents again. Let's go.
Pride in your work.
The Serpent's Kiss. Captain's over there. Wait, what's... Oh, down below, right.
Get off my ship before I throw you off!
I need to get into your hold.
And I need a new rigging and a serving wench. Too bad for us both. Now get off my deck before I throw you off.
I'm Harani's deputy. You will let me below decks.
Why didn't you say so? You're a deputy of the guard? The same guard whose authority ends where my ship begins? On the dock or in the water? Your choice.
Oh, maybe this will change your mind.
Oh, that's a serving wench. 3 minutes. If my sailors see your hands where they shouldn't be, I'll keelhaul you myself.
Alright, Captain, with that tough talk there.
Another one?
Yes, another one. And another one. And another one, yeah, okay.
Don't cause trouble.
Loose hatch, ooh. Crate of Sea Viper paraphernalia. This small crate contains Sea Viper uniforms and flags, proving a direct connection between the Malma Embassy and the Sea Vipers. Bring the evidence to Razum-dar. Get the heck out real quick.
Watch your step, Groundwalker.
Razum-dar. What you doing with that cat? Sweet whiskers.
Killing the Silvenar was foolish. The Green Lady and the Silvenar shared a life bond. She has little time to avenge him before she too will die, and the Green Lady is a most dangerous creature. But then, you have that spring in your stride again. What have you learned?
Nothing that leads to the Silvenar's killer. Here.
The Maumar planned something, but what? Wait. The apothecary sold Daedra blood in these specific amounts? That would explain the strange liquid upon the... Oh no. Bright moons, no.
What's wrong?
This is a sample of the vile cloud from around the Silvenar's body. Bring it to the Green Lady. Tell her it killed her beloved. As for the rest, Harani will see what you found. We must move like Kenarthi herself is at our backs.
Talk to the Green Lady?
I'm desperate.
The killer will share the pain my beloved's death has wrought. Hand down the throat, a kiss for my wrist. Hand on the lungs, a kiss for my arms. Grasp, tear, yank, and one last kiss for the killer's own heart. Now, what have you found?
This is the poison that killed him.
No poison in all of Tamriel could harm my beloved. But this scent was on his body. Why is it out here as well? I can see it, leading away into the heart of this wretched city.
I didn't notice a scent.
You're blind to it, easily remedied. Follow if you can.
You worry for nothing, little one. Their roots have grown for many years. It will take more than a few elves to tear them up.
Do not worry. It is safely caged.
Still going? Going to this house over here. Abandoned house. Assassin!
Covered my tracks. Couldn't have found me.
Tell me who killed the Silvenar.
I followed his orders. Daedric poison for the wood elf and his mate. I followed his orders.
Whose orders?
Ulandil. He said they could stop the tempest. Had to be removed.
I've heard enough.
His orders. Had to follow his orders.
There. You did what you had to. As did I.
Oh, she's dead. What did she do? Suck down her soul?
Ah, the errant deputy. I was just informing headwoman Harani of her apothecary's connections to the High Elves of Somerset Isle. Once the torture begins, we'll learn why the Dominion killed their own diplomat.
Your assassin said you ordered the Silvenar's death?
My what? You mean the apothecary? I assure you, he was never in my employ.
Your assassin bought Daedric blood from the apothecary and used it to kill the Silvenar.
Oh, well done. It doesn't matter now. The Green Lummox and her idiot husband lie dead. There's nothing you can do to stop us.
The Green Lady isn't dead.
You're lying. She must be dead, or else she'd have come for me. She's coming for me, isn't she? I'm a duly appointed ambassador of the Maoma people. The grounds of the embassy are sacrosanct, according to our treaty. The tempest is coming. You cannot stop it.
Sea rat coward! I'll have your head for this!
I have his scent, and soon, his heart.
Stop! All of you! This madness ends now.
Oh, she ain't stopping.
This is madness. There has been enough death in this city.
It's clear the Maoma betrayed Kenarthi's roost.
This does not excuse mindless slaughter. We are better than our enemies. You must apprehend him. Don't let the Green Lady cut him down like an animal. We must learn what the Maomer plan for Kenarthi's roost.
Right, I'll go after him.
I trust you'll do what's best for my people. Now I must apologize to Vicereeve Peladil. Whatever the Dominion needs, we will provide.
Well, let's start chasing. Went over here. Didn't get too far away. Deal with Ulandil in the embassy.
Move, unless you don't mind the spatter.
What are you going to do to him?
I'll keep him alive for a time. He won't starve. His limbs have so much flesh to sustain him. Go tell Harani the Maramir is dead. Leave me to my work.
No, this isn't justice. It's revenge.
Exactly. And I'll have the blood that's due. What does this creature's life matter to you anyway?
Is this what the Silvenar would want?
You dare speak for my Silvenar? I'll beat you with your own flayed skin. I'll smash your teeth to powder and choke you with the dust. You're right. Curse your bones, you're right. Take him away before I lose myself.
Keep her away from me!
Oh, he cuffed himself? Or roped himself? And that doesn't even need to be escorted, isn't that great? Murugan, isn't that great? Alright, let's go back talk to Harani. Harani should be pleased. Yep, that way, fella. Straight to jail for you.
We've taken Ulandil into custody thanks to your quick action. No treaty will keep him from proper justice.
The Green Lady wanted to take revenge.
I understand. I am certain she'll find another way to mourn her husband. I asked Ulandil what he meant about the Tempest. After what that Green Lady did to him, it is difficult for him to focus. But what he did say isn't good at all.
What did he say?
The Maomir have some ships waiting offshore. Ulandil's people signaled them before the Green Lady arrived. Some sort of invasion force. With the Dominion's help, perhaps we can fortify the town. That alone may save many lives.
Have you officially joined the Dominion?
I signed a new treaty moments ago. Vicereeve Peladil assured me the Dominion will protect our little island. It's a new beginning for Canarthi's Roost. We will prosper or fall together.
Ah, level 7.
Hey, slow pause.
Hey Zeri, how's it going? Well, I'm going to leave the episode here for today. Folks, if you're enjoying the episodes, do me a favor, hit the like button. I'm going to level up, and I'll see you in the next video.